Whew, tired. Got a lot done today in the yard. Dug a hole. That was my borrow pit for backfilling where the stump was. So the stump was out. It's the same one we were burning the other night. Got it weakened enough to where I could break it up into about 5 big chunks. Backfilled. This area here, I got a piece of green garbage there, but this area here was where all the dirt went as I was digging out. And it sat all summer. Come on, focus. So I raked as much as I could back into the hole and backfilled with the rest. And a little bit of a low spot right here, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Of course, a little bit of a high spot right there, but the lawnmower will find it. Grass seed has been spread. Not too worried about how it's going to come in. Next spring I'm going to get the rake out and really thatch this yard. It needs it. Oof. I'm sitting here with water, candy bar. It's about 6:15. Nice day. Sun's going down. Haven't got the edging put in yet, but this little plant Mom gave me last year. Planted it last fall. Has these nice purple flowers on it. I had 2 this year. Last year I had a bunch. Here's the remnants of the last one. No more buds. I was wondering if it was going to make it this year, but I just went through with my adze around the perimeter of it, dug down foot and a half, loosened up all that soil. It was so hard. I think that's probably part of the problem. It just got so dry. And little roots just can't spread out, so with the hard soil. So I worked in some old potting soil that I had in a bag and a little bit of peat moss and some more regular dirt. I didn't go too close to it, to the plant itself, but soaked it down real good because this thing is underneath 2 big trees, and I'm sure they're sucking a lot of moisture out of the ground. And for as dry as we've been this year, I probably could have watered that guy a whole lot more. But it's living. Blueberry bush. Blueberry bush. I call this a lemon cedar, I think. About the 3 of these together, along with the butterfly bush. This one's even got some purple showing up on it. I didn't notice that last night when I put it in the ground. I don't know if they respond that quickly, but I goofed. I was getting so tired I wasn't thinking. I dug the hole, dug it big, loosened all the soil up. Normally, like with this guy, I filled the hole up with water and let the water soak in. Then I put the tree in. Same with these guys. I think I did the same with that one. Dig the hole, fill it with water, let it soak. I forgot to do that with this one. So I've got a nice dam built on the backside there. I have filled that little trough up multiple times the last couple of days because it was very dry. And you can see how dry it is. So the goal now is to take all these dirt clumps, so sod clumps, hopefully they don't get too wet tomorrow. But just start breaking them up, put the dirt in there until I get down to the level that the old mulch pile was, which should be right about, you can see it, should have been right about here. So from there across, so that's all what's left of the grass, the sod that I dug out. All I've been doing, because it's so dry, you get a clump, then you just break it up, because I don't have any other way to get rid of this stuff, so it's got to go in the garbage can. Why throw away a bunch of dirt? But get it to where it's mostly just roots, and then I throw it in a bucket. But I may work on that a little bit later tonight. We'll see. I'm getting tired. That's all I got left of those edging stones. There's two different colors of Beauty Bark. The bags say they're the same, so I don't know if one is older than the other or what. They're both brown. I kind of like this one better. But that's 7 bags. And I could probably use at least 7 more. Probably grab 10 more in the next week or two. I want to get all these set first. I just got everything back by the fence. My windmill is crooked. I know it is. That's sitting on soft soil. I'm gonna go get some little pavers to put the legs on. And then I threw the bird bath in the middle of it. And it fits. So I could kind of center it up just a little bit there so it looks a little more uniform. But I don't know, I think it looks all right. But put the pavers underneath there. That'll actually lift it up an inch or two. So I think it was a pain to put together, but it does spin. It takes a bit of wind to make it go, but. And then I always buy these for Mom every year. These solar yard lights, so I grabbed a couple for myself back here. She gave me this one for Christmas last year. I just sent her a text on it. It does light up, but not very bright. It's supposed to spin too, but not very well. But yeah, get the sod figured out on this. Gotta figure out what to do with all the dirt. Got a few low spots around the house I can fill in. I'm gonna need to pull the weeds out alongside the shed there too, and I'm gonna just gently grade down to the shed is on piers, so any rocks I find I've been throwing along here, and I got a couple buckets full of gravel I've been playing gold miner with, so I got several buckets of rock. There's one right there. But yeah, it's been the big push. I actually started this before Cuda passed on. A couple more rocks. But didn't really want to be in the house the last few days, so do a little bit each day, get this going. Having that stump gone is nice. I might put a circular raised planter there and maybe put like a Japanese maple in there or something, but not too worried about it. Anyhow, I'm getting tired. Oh, yeah. That guy back there was getting shaded out over the summer as these trees were growing, so I did lop a few branches off that were hanging over the yard. I'm gonna do the same to these over the shed. But yeah, yard debris there to contend with. There's what's left of the stump. Doesn't look big, but I've thrown a few chunks away. But the garbage can is full, so I need to figure out what they charge for a yard waste container. I don't think they do. Well, they charge for the initial, but they don't charge for pickup. I have to look into that. Probably time to look into it. Alrighty. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, enjoy my water and my semi-redone backyard. Oh, and my candy bar. Yep, looks all right. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.